Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be interviewing Sarel Burger. He's going to be talking a little bit about the Namibian team, himself, and eaglespride. Morning, Sarel.
Morning, Steve.
Sarel, tell us a little bit. How have preparations been in the build-up to the tournament, and what's different from this one compared to previous tournaments?
Yeah, I must say this one had a quite great build-up. We've been involved in a couple of build-ups for tournaments like these, but I think this one really made it special. I think the board themselves actually made a lot of effort for us to do great preparation, especially going down to the HPC in South Africa, a couple of warm-up games against Kenya. So I think mentally and physically we've been preparing well, and I think it's much better than the previous qualifications.
Okay, so tell us quickly, obviously the tournament is being hosted by Namibia. What benefits do you think we'll have, or you as a team will have, to having home ground advantage?
Yeah, it's always great having a home tournament. I think it just eases the pressure a little bit, knowing the things around you, everything is familiar, and obviously the home crowd as well. So I think we know the conditions playing club cricket here in the majority of our international games as well. So I think it gives us the edge on it, definitely.
Right, and then tell us quickly, obviously having quite a few youngsters in the team and a few senior boys, who do you think would be the best and worst with ladies?
That's quite an interesting one. I think there's probably a runoff there. I think for the best, it must be between Merwe van der Merwe Erasmus and Picky of France. They're quite in a tight race there. And the worst is difficult to say. The guys normally give their full go, so I won't say there's actually worst. They all give it a good shot.
Okay, Sarel, just a little bit on yourself. What would your favorite movie be?
His favorite movie, probably The Patriot.
Okay, and then a little bit about yourself off the field. What do you do when you're not playing cricket?
Yeah, I'm actually a worker, full-time mechanics lane. So if I'm not spending my time at work, love doing some fishing and hunting and spending time with the family.
Okay, and then obviously this is going to be quite a tight tournament. We're expecting some competition from everyone. Who do you feel are the teams to look out for?
I think especially in tournaments like these where there's a lot of pressure to perform and there's a lot on the line, I think one can't really underestimate any one of the teams. But I would say, looking at the teams, all of them are quite dangerous, but I think the most dangerous probably would be between Netherlands and Kenya.
Okay, and tell us a little bit. Obviously we launched the eaglespride earlier in the week. What is your take on eaglespride?
Yeah, I must say it's a brilliant gesture getting into cricket Namibia, eaglespride. I think personally for myself, when I think about eaglespride, it's not about yourself. I think eaglespride is you performing for your country, you're performing for teammates, for family and supporters, and I think being the best you can be for them and not only for yourself. I think that's a good summary of eaglespride.
Great stuff. Last question. Tomorrow's the big match against Kenya. We're expecting quite a few people to turn up. Do you have a last shout out to the fans?
Yeah, no, I think it's going to be a good turnout. I want to encourage the guys to come to the field, come support the boys, and yeah, we'll be watching out for you.
Thanks, Sarel. All the best to you and all the best to the team for the rest of the tournament.
Cheers, thanks.